Chapter 1. The Open Door. I woke to the kind of silence that doesn't feel peaceful, but wrong. A silence that presses in from the walls, that seeps under the door and curls around your throat. The digital clock blinked 6:03 a.m. in red. Beside me, Ethan breathed steadily, facing away, his shoulder rising and falling beneath the duvet, like nothing in the world had changed. But something had. A mother knows. She just knows. I threw the blanket aside and padded down the hallway, the old wooden floor creaking under my bare feet. The air smelled still, no cinnamon from Ava's favorite cereal, no cartoon music, no humming. Her bedroom door was open, my chest tightened. I stepped in slowly, calling her name under my breath like I was afraid of waking something else. Ava? No answer. Her bed was empty, the pink unicorn sheets tangled. Mr. Wiggles, her stuffed rabbit, lay abandoned on the floor. He always slept beside her. Always. Ava? My voice cracked. I moved faster now, calling louder. Check the bathroom, the closet, under the bed. The panic didn't come all at once. It seeped in slowly, like smoke under a closed door. Then I reached the front hallway. The door was wide open, my breath caught in my throat. The morning air was sharp against my skin. The curtain by the door swayed gently, like someone had just passed through it. And there on the doormat, mud. One small barefoot print, the size of a 6-year-old. I stared at it, at the open door, at the emptiness beyond. And then I ran. I searched the front yard first, screaming her name, spinning in circles, scanning the street. No neighbors outside, no sign of her, no sound at all, except the wind brushing the trees and the distant bark of a dog. Where are you, Ava? I turned back to the house. Ethan stood at the doorway now, shirtless, confused, blinking into the light. What's going on? He asked, voice groggy. She's gone, I said. The door was open. She's gone. His face shifted in an instant. What? I don't know what happened, I whispered. She's not in her room. She's not anywhere. Ethan stepped outside, scanned the yard, then turned back to me. Did she sleepwalk again? She hasn't done that in a year. He rubbed his face, waking up fast. I'll call the police. Inside, I paced, checked every door, every window, every closet. Like maybe I missed her. Like maybe she'd appear if I opened the same door again. The police arrived 13 minutes later. Officer Briggs was polite and professional. He asked the usual questions. Had Ava been upset? Had we had any arguments? Was there any reason someone would take her? I gave the same answers. No. Number. She's just 6, I said, my voice cracking. She's never wandered off before. She's afraid of the dark. They took her photo, searched the neighborhood, put out an alert. Then came the waiting. Hours passed. The sun climbed higher. The silence in the house deepened. Friends dropped by with casseroles and questions I couldn't answer. Ethan sat on the couch with his head in his hands. I stood in Ava's room touching her things, her brush still tangled with strands of golden hair, her crayons scattered on the floor, her favorite drawing of us 3 taped to the wall, me, Ethan, and her, holding hands under a rainbow. It didn't feel like she had been taken. There was no sign of a break-in, no forced entry, no struggle. She had left, or someone had walked her out, gently. That was the worst part. At sunset, when the police left, I curled up in her bed, breathing in her scent, refusing to move. I didn't cry. I couldn't. Something deep in me was still in denial, waiting for her voice to call from the hallway, but it never did. Just after midnight, when I finally rose to return to our bedroom, I saw it, on my pillow, a piece of paper, folded once, lined like a torn page from a child's notebook, written in pencil with shaky looping letters. Do you remember what you did?